Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to dive into one of the most important and often misunderstood aspects of a relationship: intimacy. Now, when most people think of intimacy, they focus only on the physical side. But true intimacy is so much deeper. It is about communication, trust, closeness, and the ability to make your partner feel seen, safe, and cared for. Unfortunately, a lot of couples struggle in this area. Many men believe that what feels good to them must feel good to their partner. And many women remain silent when something doesn't feel right, just to avoid conflict or awkwardness over time. This can create distance and frustration in a relationship. That's why video is all about education. We'll explore to intimacy positions that most women love, and more importantly, how to do them the right way. This isn't about tricks, hacks, or performance. It is about building stronger connection, creating mutual pleasure, and respecting your partner's needs. So, let us get into it. Understanding female pleasure. Before we talk about positions, we need to clear up a big misconception. Women experience pleasure very differently from men.
For menn aerosol
Can be almost instant. An orgasm is often reached through penetration alone. For women, however, things are not so simple. Female pleasure is a balance of physical, emotional, and mental stimulation. Here are the key things to understand. The clitoris. The clitoris has over 8,000 nerve endings, making it the most sensitive part of the female body. For most women, clitoral stimulation is essential for reaching orgasm. In fact, studies show that only a small percentage of women can climax through penetration alone. The GI spot found a few cm inside the vaginal wall. This area can provide powerful sensations when stimulated. Some women love it, others feel neutral, so communication is vital. Emotional connection. For many women, pleasure is tied to emotional intimacy. Stress, lack of trust, or unresolved conflicts can make intimacy feel like pressure instead of pleasure. Foreplay is not optional. Unlike men, who can be ready in minutes, women often need 15–20 minutes of foreplay to become fully
aroused.
Skipping this step is one of the biggest reasons many women don't enjoy intimacy as much as they could. So before you even think about positions, remember this: female pleasure starts with understanding, patience, and communication. Position 1. Missionary with modifications.
The
missionary position is often seen as basic or vanilla, but when done properly, it can be one of the most intimate and pleasurable positions for women.
Why
women love it? Closeness. This position allows for eye contact, kissing, whispering, and emotional intimacy. Many women value this deep connection, security, and comfort because of its
familiar setup.
Women often feel safe and relaxed, which helps them enjoy the moment. Potential 4G spot stimulation with the right angle. Missionary can provide deep, satisfying sensations. How to do it right? Use a pillow for angle.
Place a
pillow under her hips to tilt the pelvis upward. This small change can improve penetration angles and enhance pleasure. Control the pace. Don't rush. Use slow, steady movements and pay attention to her reactions. Adjust depth and rhythm based on her comfort. Involve your hands
while
maintaining rhythm. Use your hands to caress her body, hold her face, or stimulate the clitoris. This creates a multi-sensory experience. Talk and connect. Simple affirmations like, "Does this feel good?" or gentle whispers can build confidence and increase intimacy. Mistakes to avoid: moving too quickly or being rough without checking comfort. Ignoring clitoris stimulation. Treating the position as one-sided instead of mutual. When these meet, missionary becomes more than just a simple position. It becomes a moment of closeness that combines physical pleasure with emotional connection.
Position 2.
Woman on top cowgirl. The second position that many women love is woman on top, including both the traditional and reverse variations. Why women love
It.
control over movement,
She decides.
the pace, depth, and rhythm, which makes it easier for her to focus on her pleasure. Clitoral stimulation. This position often makes it easier to stimulate the clitoris either through body contact or manual touch.
Confidence. Boost.
Being in control can make women feel empowered, sexy, and more engaged. Vertical connection. Both partners can admire and enjoy each other, adding to the intimacy. How to do it? Right support. Her comfort. Use pillows for back support or place hands on her hips to help balance her movements. Comfort leads to confidence. Encourage exploration. Every woman has a slightly different preference for angle and rhythm. Encourage her to experiment until she finds what feels best. Mix up the movements. Rocking back and forth can sometimes be more pleasurable than up and down motion. Encourage variety and see what works
Best.
Stay engaged. Use your hands.
Make
Eye contact and communicate. Even though she has in control, your active participation makes the experience more connected. Variations. Traditional cowgirl. She faces you.
directly.
Ideal for eye contact and kissing. Reverse cowgirl. She faces away, allowing different angles of stimulation and visual variety. Leaning forward or squatting. Changes in posture create new sensations for both partners. When done with care and attention, this position often becomes a favorite because it gives women control while still maintaining intimacy. Enhancing intimacy in these positions, no matter which position you choose.
The
Secret to making intimacy more enjoyable is enhancement through connection.
eye
Contact. A simple gaze can make the experience more emotional and powerful. Words of affirmation complimenting your partner during intimacy builds confidence. Gentle touch. Explore her body beyond just the act itself.
hair.
Face, hands, back. Mutual feedback.
Ask
What feels good and be open to feedback. This makes every experience better over
time.
common mistakes couples make even with good intentions. Couples sometimes fall into habits that reduce intimacy. Some of the most common mistakes include rushing. Intimacy is not a race. Taking time increases satisfaction. Ignoring signals everybody gives. Signals. Ignoring them can break trust.
Being
Silent. Not communicating leads to assumptions, which often create disappointment.
by
Avoiding these mistakes and focusing on communication, couples can turn intimacy into a deeply rewarding experience. At the end of the day, intimacy is not about complicated techniques or a long list of positions. The truth is the best position is the one where both partners feel respected, cared for, and connected. The two positions we discussed, missionary with modifications and woman on top, are loved by many women because they balance closeness, pleasure, and comfort. But what truly makes them work is how you approach them, with patience, communication, and love. So remember, this intimacy is a journey, not a destination.
keep
Exploring, keep communicating, and most importantly, keep caring for each other.